All right, what's going on, guys? Today we're doing a little bit of a sled pull, sled drag circuit here, just moving in some different directions. So starting off backwards, with the whole goal of just getting some blood flow through the knees here before we move on to an isometric session for the patella tendon. So basically, I've decided to hop on Jake Turrow's jumper's knee protocol to hopefully just rehab this patella tendon, this jumper's knee, and just get it fucking cleared up and out of the way so that we can get back to jumping, sprinting, doing all the shit I actually want to do here. I think as much as I want to prove to myself that I can rehab this myself, I actually don't really care that much. I just want to do the jumping, the sprinting, all of that stuff more than I want to prove to myself that I can do that. And I don't want to spend more time than I really need to, or any more time than I really need to, or that I already have, trying to do it when I know there's a program out there from a person that I trust that could potentially do a really good job at getting me to where I want to go. So that's what we're doing. And this sled dragging, sled walking isn't a part of it, but one of our guys here at Speed kind of recommended it, said he used it for his patellofemoral tendinopathy. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it. He recommends it. He's a really smart guy. So give it a go. It's kind of like a knees over toe, West Side Louis Simmons thing. Just get a lot of backwards sled dragging and sled dragging in general. But this is not where I'm gonna hang my hat. I'm gonna hang it on the jumper's knee protocol. So phase one is isos. That's what we're gonna do today. I've also been recommended to try blood flow restriction, and I've been hesitant because I know with tendons you want to just get load through them, and I feel like that's going to decrease the amount of load I can do. But I'm also at a point where pain is decreasing the amount of load I can do in the isometrics, so it actually might be fun, because if I can get that hit in my quad in that 30 to 45 second range that I'm looking for, instead of right now it's at like that minute 15, 2-minute mark before I actually feel my quad fire up and turn on and start to burn. So if BFR can help me get there, then it might be a great tool for me. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more laps here, and then I'll strap the BFR on and start my isometrics. All right, guys, so these are the BFR cuffs, blood flow restriction cuffs. Basically, it's like a blood pressure cuff that you would like put on your arm, but it can go around different parts of your body, and it restricts blood flow to that area. And there are some potentially advantageous effects to that. So, all right, guys, let's pause right there. Now, I've been doing this for about a week now after I filmed this, and I want to give you the real rundown on what I've been finding with these BFR cuffs. The main benefit is I'm able to get a hit in my quad in a shorter amount of time. So before the blood pressure cuffs, I'd have to pick a less intense version of whatever quad exercise I wanted, and it would take me a long time to get that burn and that hit that I wanted. Now I'm able to get that burn and that hit a lot faster with maybe a less intense exercise, which in turn allows me to progress more and get to a more intense exercise throughout my 3 to 5 sets is what I've kind of been finding. And yes, there are some benefits towards potentially maintaining fast twitch muscle fibers and just hypertrophy in general, but the main benefit for me is I'm able to get that hit in my quad a lot faster with potentially a less intense exercise that I wouldn't have been able to get without them. All right. And then I think last time I used these, I pumped it out to about 280. Okay, now let's talk about the settings for these BFR cuffs. I'm pumping them up. I'm putting them as far as I can up on my quads, and then I'm pumping them up to about 300 PSI, taking them off, and I'm leaving them on there for the full 5 sets, including my hamstring ones, and then I'm taking them off and doing the other stuff. That's kind of what I've been doing. All right, guys, so I'm picking Spanish squat for my main quad isometric. So in the program, there's a few different isometrics you can pick from. We have a leg extension here. I don't really like it, so I'm not going to use it. And I can also do this at home, so I thought it would be good to kind of have something that I know I can progress with. So yeah, we're going with this guy. Basically, I'm just picking like a strap or bands that I can get my knees around, or that I can wrap just underneath my knees there on my calf. and I can sit down into and kind of keep a tall torso over top of my hips. And yeah, that's just the one I picked, but you could do different ones if you wanted to. And I'm just gonna hold for 30 to 45 seconds is kind of the goal. I'm already almost at a minute here though, and we should be getting a good hit in the quads after that time. So we got like a light burn right now. I'll go for another 10 seconds maybe. And then a big thing for me with these is where I put foot pressure. So as I've been doing this rehab on my own, I've put a lot of foot pressure into the front of my foot and into my toe. So I'm kind of toe gripping, and I haven't really distributed any weight onto my heel. Basically, this is just a strategy that I've been using without actually knowing it to take load off of my knee. So in this jumper's knee protocol from Jake here, we've got to distribute that pressure evenly. So heel, ball of the pinky toe, ball of the big toe, and find that tripod. So that's something I've been focusing on over the last few days with these isos, and we're definitely getting better at tolerating some pressure throughout the foot, but still not quite where it probably should be. That's okay though. But yeah, these aren't the most interesting sessions ever, but hopefully we can just nail it in, do it properly, and get on to the more interesting things, and then hopefully get back to our sprinting, jumping, dunking. Good, that was better. All right, one other thing that we're doing here is pairing hamstring foam roller bridges or hamstring isometrics with these knee isometrics. And the whole reason I'm pretty sure we're doing this here is just to create stabilization around the knee here and create structures around the knee and make sure those are strong so that our knee is supported, and our hamstring can basically create these like co-contractions and stabilize the knee so that it's stable and doesn't have, I don't know, it just protects it basically is what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna do this foam roller bridge. A few options here. You can do 1 foot, 2 foot. I'm probably gonna do 2 foot today because I'm pretty cooked from yesterday. So we're just going up, same thing, 30, 45 seconds. So pick the heels up, peel the hips up, peel the back up. If you've been a subscriber or a watcher for a while, you know, you've seen me do these. All right, so we're on our third set here, and we're gonna try to get 5 sets done here. And the goal is to get it twice a day if you can tolerate it. That's supposed to be the best. So I've been trying to get that. We're trying to get at least some of these isos done a second time throughout the day, 6 hours spaced out at least. All right, fellas, this is our last set here. I'm not really sure how I feel about this, to be honest. I don't know if it's really made a huge difference. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if I'm using, yeah, like, I don't know. This just seems like the same as always. My knee's kind of sore. Like, I don't fucking know, guys. I don't know. We're gonna finish this workout though, I'll tell you that. And yeah, but like we're almost at 45 seconds and my quad's not even going. So if I go lower down, lean back more, I can't really lean back much more without getting some knee pain. But yeah, I think I just need to get lower, lean back a little bit more. It's tough though. It's tough. And I think the thing that also gets me is, as an S&C coach, it's not like I can just rest this leg all day. It's like, and just get blood flow through like sled walking and isometrics. It's like, no, you're out here demoing pogo hops because 10-year-old kids don't know what pogo hops are. You're out here demoing deep tier split squat hops because 10-year-old kids don't know what that is. And even like kids who've done it 1,000 times do it wrong, and you need to demo so you can explain what you're talking about. And yeah, just all these things kind of add up and they accumulate, and it's hard to offload the joints and stuff when you have injuries. So away she goes. All right, I'm gonna cut it there. But yeah, guys, I don't know about that. Like, could just be that I was a little bit flared up already, and maybe I just needed a day to let the pain settle. But this shit is just frustrating, man. So frustrating. Just feels like everything I try, nothing really fucking sticks. Nothing really does it. And I get it. It's a process. It's a lot of work. But like, shit, man. I'm just yeah, it's just frustrating when you come into a session to feel better and, you know, it's nothing's fucking working and you're just grinding it out. And yeah, man, I guess this is where the character is built. You know, I think a lot of time we think, oh, you know, the hard work, you know, those grindy sets, that's what the character's built. You know what, man? The character is built through time, through perseverance. Like, can you stick through an injury? That's where the character is built. Can you know keep grinding when you're not really getting where you want to get? Can you just be resilient, keep searching for answers, keep trying things, and just keep following the process and sticking true to like your goals and your dreams? And like that is the real character building. It's not the one fucking session where you go hard and then go home and sleep or whatever. Like it's the day in and the day out, the grind, the not making progress but sticking with it. That's where character is made. And that's where we're fucking at right now. I'm trying to stick to that mindset and remember that. But man, like after that last set there, like that's tough because it's probably the most painful set. And like maybe that's okay, man. Maybe it's okay to get a little pain at the end of your set, but like, man, fuck. All right, so I'm gonna pause again here. Yes, I didn't feel amazing in this session. I had obviously spiked some workload the day before, but I've been doing the BFR training, this exact same workout pretty much every single day, at least once a day, sometimes a second time without the BFR cuffs at home. And I'm definitely seeing some improvements in pain. My morning pain test is down a little bit, and just throughout my day, I'm not noticing it as much. I still have a lot of compression in the knee in deeper ranges, but I think that's just going to take time. So yes, I think this is an effective tool for me, and I have been using it for the past week, and I'm going to continue to use it for those main benefits of getting a bigger hit in my quad with less intense exercises and loads, which is what I need to progress right now, I feel like. Okay, we're gonna move on to our last two exercises. Pretty straightforward. It's just a split squat isometric hold for 3 minutes and then a stand on 1 foot for 3 minutes. So just fire up the ankle, the lower leg muscles, the supporters there to make sure we're on a solid foundation and that our lower leg ankle complex isn't what's causing this injury. And then the split squat iso is just a big global isometric stimulus for the entire leg. It does work the quad probably a little bit more than other things, but you are working the glutes, you are working the adductors, you are working the calf and the foot there. All right, drop into this bad boy. So you got a few options here in the program. You could do like a lunge, so your back leg out more. You could do like a split squat. I'm just gonna do like a big lunge here. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for 3 minutes. Very exciting. All right, guys, we got a single leg stand here. It's super boring. Those isos are fucking boring too. So I'm going to see y'all later. And hopefully we're doing some tempo soon. If not, I'll show you another upper body day because I'm still crushing upper body. Same as always. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. We're not fucking quitting. We're sticking with it. Drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment so that we can get back to dunking, sprinting, and doing all that fun shit soon. And yeah, you don't want to miss that.